What is good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Young Heads back with another video, man. Today, go ahead and get my charger real quick. But today, y'all, there we go. Today, man, we gonna be looking at 2025 allergy season. The 2025 allergy season, man. For the people that's like me, that's out there, man, that be struggling with allergies every year around this specific month, you know what I mean? Or it could have probably started last month, late last month, or last month in general. But once the weather started changing, bro, you know what I mean? Like for people like us, bro, it yeah, bro. And like I'm talking about this season, bro, gotta probably be the worst. Because I mean like it's been years, the previous years, bro, my allergies have not been acting up this bad. Like I'm talking about, bro, it's been like I'm talking about like, bro, since I was in school, like middle school, it was never this bad, bro. Like I was never getting red eyes. Like I remember like back then I used to rub my eyes like what, two, three times, eyes red, bloodshot red. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what used to happen to me, bro. I'm talking about I used to wake up, eyes closed, shut. I can't even see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Crust sealed my eyes. Like, I'm like, dude, that's how bad it was back then, bro. And like, it's starting to get bad again. Like, and it's crazy, bro, because it was not this bad the previous years. I'm talking about like I was able to go outside last year, walk around, play basketball, everything. No allergies. I was fine. I mean, you feel me, sneeze here and there. Don't get me wrong, but like, bro, like yesterday was like a complete sick day for me. But we gonna just check it out, man. We gonna be looking at the allergy season for 2025, man. Because I just want to get some details. I want to get a little bit more information about what is going on this year, bro. Because it's like, dog, like, man, like, you feel me, bro? Like this, it's crazy, bro. Um, I just typed up allergy season 2025, but let me see. This one is sponsored. I'm gonna go to this one right here, real simple. Look like we can probably find some information on this website. Um, and then even have it right here why 2025 may be the worst allergy season on record and what you can do about it. So they're gonna probably give us some, details about how we can, prevent us from, allergies getting so crazy. Um, but yeah, bro, like that's crazy, bro. They even said that this may be the worst allergy seasons on record. And I knew something wasn't right, y'all, bro, because yesterday, literally yesterday, bro, like I was in bed all day. I couldn't do nothing, bro. My throat, I had a sore throat. And I never ever I don't remember me getting a sore throat during my allergy season. So that's when I knew something was up, bro. Like I had ended up getting a sore throat yesterday. I'm like, dude, I woke up with like I'm talking about extreme sore throat, bro. Like I'm like, dude, I couldn't even swallow. Like every time it swallowed, it hurt it, bro. Like I wanted to just like claw my throat out. Like that's how bad it was, bro. Literally. Like I couldn't swallow. Like it was bad, bro. Like and like I said, I never ever had a sore throat with allergies. Like it always would be me sneezing or what, my nose running a little bit, I guess, and it'd be my eyes. That's the only thing, bro. The only thing, and my throat sometimes would be a little itchy, but like I'm talking about sore throat, like I'm talking about just straight up pain. I'm like, dude, I could not swallow anything, bro. I drank tea yesterday and I ate some chicken noodle soup. That's all I had. That's all I had, bro. Like, and it was just bad, bro. Y'all already know how it is when you be sick. You don't even be wanting to eat nothing. You don't even be wanting to drink nothing, especially if you got a sore throat. You're definitely ain't gonna want to consume anything. You know what I'm saying? But let's just get straight into it, bro. Let's look at this article. But it's just crazy to me, man, because like I said, yesterday was like by far, it was by far one of the worst days I had when it comes to allergies, bro. Because like I said, like sore throat. I'm talking about sore throat, and I'm like in the bed all day, bro. Like I'm getting nauseous a little bit, like certain motions. I'm getting. Why do they keep playing this ad? Let me close this. But I'm getting nauseous, bro. Like it's like certain movements. I feel like I'ma just puke, like literally, bro. Like I don't like. It was bad yesterday, bro. I couldn't even like. I didn't even want to get up to give me anything to eat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to get up to give me anything to drink. You feel me? That's how bad it was, bro. It was like I had COVID all over again. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, I damn near couldn't taste, you know, and I dang near couldn't smell either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Like I'm taking pills after pills. I'm taking, you know, cold medicine. Cause like I said, man, I was taking like a couple allergy pills, but like once I had got a sore throat, I'm like, bro, this usually don't like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it kind of makes sense though. You probably can get a sore throat from allergies. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense. But I mean, it was bad yesterday, bro. It was bad, bro. Like I'm talking about in bed. I'm talking about right here in this bed, bro. I just couldn't move. I couldn't move. It was like I was paralyzed. And that's why I said when I got up today, man, I was moving. I'm like, yes, Hezzy's back. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was in my mind. Hezzy's back. I'm back active again. I couldn't even get on the game yesterday, chat. I didn't even want to play the game yesterday. I had missed the whole basketball game yesterday. The Clippers versus the Nuggets played. And we had won too. But I couldn't even watch that game, bro. It was just so bad. I couldn't even do the stuff that I wanted to do. I couldn't even complete anything. I felt like I was just, just bad, man. But let's just go ahead and check this article out, man. Enough of me talking a lot. But let's look at it real quick. If you're sneezing and wheezing right now, you're likely one of the 80 million people in the U.S. who suffers from hay fever, aka seasonal rhinitis or seasonal allergies. I didn't know they had them different type of names for it. Hay fever. So I guess that's like the actual dominant name when it comes to like if we ever like whenever we get sick around this time, it's called hay fever. I guess I never knew that. I just always called it seasonal allergies. But and you're probably aware that your allergy symptoms seems to be starting earlier and lasting longer than ever before. I won't say it started earlier, cause like I mean, hmm, I mean yeah, it is usually around this time, April, May. Sometimes like I remember before it used to start around March, like middle March, but it's around. I ain't gonna cap. I guess it started a little earlier. Uh, it's not your imagination. Experts predict that 2025 will be the worst allergy season on record, and that sadly is not going to get much better from here. Wow, bro. So you're telling me this allergy season is not going to be the worst season yet? It's going to be in the future. It's going to be worse than this, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Like, cause I mean, man, even outside, bro. Like, I don't even like, dude. I mean, it's just pollen everywhere, bro. I mean, dandelions, pollen, just pollen flying everywhere. It's just so freaking bad, man. And I hate it. I hate it so bad, bro. I hate it so much, bro. Wow. Uh, and it's not going to be better from here. Seasonal pollen allergies are likely to be worse this year. Seasonal pollen allergies. See, I think that's what I have. Seasonal pollen, because it's that pollen, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. And like when I had cut the grass yesterday, was it yesterday? Today's Tuesday. No. So it wasn't yesterday. It was Sunday. When I had cut the grass on Sunday on Easter, right? It's like I don't know, bro. It be that pollen, bro. I be thinking like that be activating my allergies, dude. Cause when I had cut the grass that Sunday, right? That Sunday night, I started like feeling my eyes started to get watery, my nose starting to like I have to sniff more. Like I started feeling it that night, and then that morning when I wake up, it was just over with. After that, I was just cooked, bro. Yeah. And these seasonal pollen allergies are likely to be worse this year than in the past year, says Hannah Jaffe, whoever that is. Shout out to Hannah Jaffe, research director for the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. Okay, okay. Research consistently shows that pollen seasons are getting longer and more intense. Like that's just bad, bro. It getting more long. Like yeah, bro. That's just bad, bro. Like you telling me the allergy season is gonna be extended longer and it's gonna be more intense, bro? Like what? Like are y'all trying to kill us, bro? Like dog, it gotta be some type of like cure to just allergies. This like seasonal allergy. It have to be a cure, bro. Like you telling me these doctors haven't found a cure to allergies yet? Like, come on, bro. We all know Benadryl, Claritin, any other allergy medicine we keep on taking back to back to back to back. We all know, bro, that, you know, yeah, it'll work temporarily, the medicine that we take, but it won't just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? It won't, bro. Like, and it's, yeah, bro. I don't even know what to say, man. This is crazy. Research consistently shows that pollen seasons are getting longer and more intense. You scroll down. So how can you prep to reduce your suffering this season? Blah 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 blah. Why are seasonal allergies getting worse? You know, maybe time. See, you can blame climate change for that, of course. When the weather starts changing, of course, the effect comes from two different triggers. Warmer temperatures extend the blooming season, meaning plants produce pollen earlier and disperse it longer into the year. And there's more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which is what plants thrive on. More carbon dioxide encourage plants to grow faster and bigger and produce more pollen than ever, according to Penn Medicine's Becker, ENT and Allergy. Okay. Due to climate change, growing seasons start 20 days or like you see this, bro? Like I can't even sniff everything up. Like you feel me? Like my nose is still stuffed, bro, and it just makes me so mad. Like, but earlier than they did just 30 years ago. Jaffe says likewise about to from the increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and the warmer temperatures mean that this allergy season trend will likely continue for years to come. That just made me mad, bro. So they basically saying like these next few years that's coming up, get prepared for allergy season, get stocked up on everything, bro. Like, bro, that just made me mad, bro. Cause how I was yesterday, if you're telling me it's gonna be worse than how I was yesterday, after I wasn't even able to move, yeah, bro, that's not it, bro. And I don't know if it's like, yeah, bro, yeah, it's just that, yeah, it's not it, bro. But the change isn't consistent across the country. One modeling system finds some pockets where oak and ragweed pollen would decrease in intensity. If you're a ragweed pollen sufferer, the upper Midwest and western parts of Pennsylvania and New York may be your best bets, while the northwest parts of the U.S. will be better if oak pollen is your poison. I didn't know if it was different type of pollens, y'all. I never knew that. Oak pollen, I don't even know what that is. Uh, I'm guessing that's like pollen from trees. Uh, but it said if you're a ragweed pollen sufferer, the upper Midwest and western parts of Pennsylvania and New York may be your best bet. I'm close to New York, guys. The Midwest. we're on the we're on the east, right? Never. Yeah, yeah, we're on the east, y'all. We're on the east, chat. We're not in the western. We're not in the western parts of the U S. Yeah, we're not. Nor- While the northwest parts of the U.S. will be better if oak pollen is your poison. So it's ragweed pollen and it's oak pollen. See, I don't know, like, see, I don't know the different types, chat. Let me look up what's the difference between. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use my phone. It'd be faster. What's the difference between what is it? Oak pollen and ragweed pollen and ragweed pollen. Okay, it says oak and ragweed pollen differ primarily in when they're released and their overall allergenic potential. Oak pollen is released during the spring, while ragweed pollen is released in late summer and fall. So that makes sense, chat. That makes sense. So I'm more of an oak pollen. I'm more of an oak pollen type of, allergy guy. Cause like I said, my allergies, I don't know for y'all, but my allergies usually start the beginning of spring. And it just said for oak pollen is released during the spring, while ragweed pollen is released in late summer and fall. Now, I can't like, I think I did still have like some allergies back then, like in the summertime, like around what, June, July, up until what, the beginning of August. But once August then ended, my allergies stopped by then. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I never had no allergies during this, like the summer. Like I think I had allergies during the summertime, but it wasn't as bad during the spring. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't think I never had allergies during the fall. Yeah, I never had allergies during the fall, chat. So yeah, man. So that's the difference between them two. It says while oak pollen is a common allergen, yeah, it really is, bro. It's generally considered less potent with ragweed pollen. Dang, so I didn't even know that either. The oak pollen is less potent than the ragweed pollen. On ragweed, on the other hand, is a highly potent allergen known for causing significant allergic reactions in many people. So I can tell, bro, what the ragweed pollen is. The ragweed pollen is like once you get attracted to it, you probably gonna end up going through your allergic reactions and stuff right off rip. With the oak pollen, it catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? It won't hit you right then and there, but once you get comfortable, once you start relaxing, that pollen gonna start fuming your body, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna fume in your body, bro. Yeah, that's what we needed to look at. I was trying to see the difference between them two. Um, where allergies are at their worst. If you live in the southern and southeast parts of the US, you can expect that your allergies are going to be worse than in other regions. The southern and the southeast part of the US, so I'm pretty sure what that's down here. So that's like where Florida, Atlanta at, southern and the southeast parts of the U.S. I won't say I'm southeast. I'm more of like where I live at. I'm more northeast. Yeah, I'm more northeast, chat. Uh, you can expect that your allergies are going to be worse than in other regions. So yeah, I can just tell too, bro. Cause I think let me see, when was it? I think it was one time that I think I had went to Georgia, bro. And I think it was during like April, I think. I think it was during April, chat. And I think this was the first time I had went to Atlanta. And uh Georgia, Atlanta, one of them, when I had went there, bro, I think that's when I had one of my like worst allergy seasons too. Like it was when I was a kid. I can't really remember. It was like a while ago, bro. But when I was a kid, when I went there, I do remember my allergies acting up bad. Like I'm talking about bad when I was down there. It was like when I had got down there, it was just different. The atmosphere, the smell was different. You know, I just knew I was probably finna get sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like you be in these other little states and stuff and you just be like, whoa. I just knew I was probably finna get sick, bro. They analyzed the biggest hotspots based on the amount of tree grass and weed pollen each year. So these are the states, I guess, or the cities. We got Wichita, Kansas, New Orleans, Oklahoma City. We got Tulsa. I'm guessing that's Oklahoma too. Memphis, Tennessee. We got Little Rock, Arkansas. Um, NC. What's that? What state is that? NC, North Carolina. Um, we got Greenville, South Carolina, Richmond. We got Vermont. Yeah. So none of those states or cities I live in or I'm even close to. So that's good. Those are the worst states and cities that have the worst allergies. Which who wants the worst allergies? How to reduce your seasonal allergies. This is what we want. It may be hard to eliminate your allergy issues entirely, but there are a few tips and tricks you can use to limit your pollen exposure and reduce the symptoms. Using a using a comprehensive using a comprehensive allergy magnet. No, my bad, y'all. Using a comprehensive allergy management strategy, both reducing exposure to pollen and using allergy medicines can allow you to both enjoy the spring weather and reduce allergy symptoms. All right. Okay. It basically just said a whole bunch of nothing, bro. Cause it oh snap, my bad, y'all. But try to suss out what's making you sneeze. Got like a little dry cough here, man. I'm gonna take some of this water. Different plants release pollen at different times of the year. So tracking when the worst of your systems and start and when the worst of your systems start and stop could help you determine exactly what's causing them. For instance, tree pollen tends to be the biggest issue early on the blah blah blah. Grass pollen peaks. Reduce your exposure. I'm trying to like, what's the remedies, bro? Reducing your contact with pollen in the first place will help immensely. Now, for a person like for a man, bro, we all know that we just can't, what I'm saying, just stay inside, bro. We have to get outside. Like as a man, you should be outside at least what 10 minutes a day. You know, looking at this. Like I'm just saying, bro, because like to what it say to reduce our contact with pollen, we're gonna have to literally be inside a building or inside all day, bro. Cause I mean it's pollen everywhere. The minute you walk outside, it's pollen. You know what I'm saying? The minute you get outside your car, it's pollen. You know what I mean? So it's like you're basically telling us we can't go outside, bro. Cause it's pollen everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And we can reduce our contact with pollen, but it's like that shit literally spreads around in the air. So it's like, how can we reduce our contact with it? You know what I mean? Like, and it's especially for a person that that cuts the grass every 2 weeks, every week or so. Man, it's no way and ever I can reduce my contact with pollen. So, And I'm pretty sure that's probably with some more other people, just like me, man. That they you just can't stay inside all day, bro. It's just that's impossible, bro. Nobody can reduce their contact with pollen, bro. Like the only way, unless you stay inside. That's literally, bro. Um, if you have a hay fever sufferer, most weather forecasts pollen. Help keep pollen out of your house by keeping windows closed and running air purifiers in your home. Okay, I have to look into them air purifiers to reduce the amount of pollen in the air. If you do have to be outside and it's peak season, which you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure that's a lot of people that have to be outside. Cause like I said, bro, the only way to reduce your contact with pollen unless you stay inside 24/7. That's the only way, bro. Like that's literally the only way. Uh, Consider wearing a high quality N95 or KN95 mask. What kind of mask is that, bro? Like, which can help filter out the pollen and keep your breathing easier. Wearing a hat or other head covering can help keep pollen out of your hair. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like pollen literally floats around in the sky. It can get in your hair. It can just land on your shoulder. You wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, bro, pollen, it fumes your body once you start getting relaxed inside and stuff like that. It don't hit you right then and there. Sometimes it do. It get you sneezing right then and there, that pollen. But like once you inside, dog, it's gonna activate. But I gotta look that up too, because I don't even know what that is. An N95 mask or a KN95 mask. I never heard of them. I didn't even know it was them type of different masks, bro. That's crazy. Let me see. N95 mask. Oh, okay. So it's one of them. It's one of them masks. It looked like one of them masks that them like that them what's I'm gonna call this? What's the word? That them surgeons do. That them surgeons be wearing. They be wearing these type of masks. Like I'm not talking about them like them regular COVID masks, y'all. I'm talking about like I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm talking about like these type of masks, bro. Like the ones that got like, everything's covered. Yeah. I can tell what type of mask. But who's gonna be like, come on, let's be real, chat. Like if we got allergies, bro, who's gonna wanna wear a mask like that over their face in the freaking summertime, bro? Like, come on, chat. Nobody's gonna want to do that, bro. Nobody's gonna want to do that. All right. When you come indoors, consider taking off your shoes, changing clothes, and showering to remove pollen. Okay, so that's smart. That's smart. I'm gonna start doing that. I think I used to do that every time. Like I used to play outside, or I used to, outside cutting the grass. I try to like get straight in the shower right afterwards. You know what I mean? And I think that have worked for me too. I think because let me see. Last week I had cut the grass. I think on a Wednesday or Tuesday, right? And when I had cut the grass one of them days, I think usually every day when I wake up, I take a shower. I didn't take a shower before I had cut the grass. And when I had cut the grass, I got straight in the shower after I did it. And it's like usually when I cut the grass, I'm usually sneezing, da da da. This time when I got straight out the shower, I was pretty fine. You know what I mean? Cause it's like once you get in that shower, that steam, that heat, it's pulling all of that pollen out of you almost. When you think about it to a certain, it's coming out of you, but it's not. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, that's definitely a good remedy to do. When you come indoors, consider taking off your shoes, changing clothes, and showering. That's definitely in regular bathing or wiping down of dogs. We don't got pets, so and coming out of your house. Yep. Control your allergy symptoms. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You already have an array of treatments you use depending on what bothers you most, whether it's allergy relieving eye drops. Now I remember them eye drops, dog. Dog, when I had to like buka each eye every morning, man, that stuff was the worst, bro. Like, and I'm talking about I barely can even keep my eyes open for them eye drops, bro. The whole time it felt like every time I used them eye drops, Speaking of eye drops, it's making my eyes water just talking about it. Cause like every time I use eye drops, bro, it's like my eyes be feeling like it don't be feeling purified. It don't be feeling purified, chat. It just feels more watery and congested. That's why I stopped using them eye drops, man. I felt like it was pointless. No cap. So I stopped using them like what? Back in elementary, bro. Nasal sprays, same with nasal sprays. Like I used to think like all of these remedies, bro, like these medicines and stuff, I used to think these was good. Eye drops, nasal sprays. When I try all of them, I'm talking about them nasal sprays, it's pointless. Nasal sprays are so pointless. Matter of fact, chat. Matter of fact, I got one right here, bro, that I still got. Like, it's Hecky juice still in here, but I'm pretty sure it's probably not even good no more. But I think I actually got this from the doctor actually. But yeah, this is the allergy relief, bro. Like I'm talking about nasal sprays are so pointless, chat. They are so pointless, bro. I mean, I'm talking about I used to every day. Cause y'all remember, chat, when I go to school, bro, when you wake up for school, especially for a person that got allergies, you know, if you know, you know. You wake up, your allergies is on 10 in the morning, bro. It's like when you wake up, it's like you're doing 20 plus sneezes, your nose is running back and forth. It's bad, bro. It's bad. And I'm talking about I used to stay using this nasal spray every morning thinking I'm finna be cool and my nose ain't gonna be running. I'm talking about this used to stop my nose up even more. You see what I'm saying, chat? This used to make my nose feel congested even more. I'm telling y'all, bro. And I'm telling y'all from experience. I'm not just saying just stuff out my, you feel me? I'm talking about from experience, chat. Like literally, bro, it's crazy, bro, because I will never ever use a nasal spray ever again, bro. Or eye drops. It's just like, I'm telling you, bro. And I mean, it may be different for other people, right? It may work for other people, right? But for me, bro, I used to squirt that nasal spray in my nose 24/7, bro. Like both nose. Thinking I'm finna be purified. Nope. Nope. Never. Never, man. So that just goes to show, man. Even with the allergy medicines, bro. I mean, sometimes you have your luck. Sometimes it may work. Sometimes it may not work. You know what I mean? You just gotta switch them up, bro. So the allergy medicines is really a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss, bro. But you should start those medicines before you need them. So that's smart, chat. That's smart. See, like I ain't gonna cap. I used to like start taking my allergy medicine when I was in school. When I knew the allergy season, when it used to be super bad, chat, I used to try to prepare like way before. So that's definitely a good strategy, good strat that you can use, bro. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you know what I mean? What it say? Yeah, start your medicines before you need them. Like that's definitely that, bro. That's definitely something that, you know, that should be a strat. Because like I said, bro, once you start them before you need them, it's like once the allergy season come, your body is already not necessarily immune to it, but your body is ready to fight that allergies. It's ready to fight that pollen. You know what I'm saying? So that is pretty smart. We recommend starting your allergy medicines about 2 weeks before pollen season. Jeff, that gives the meds time to build up in your system to help control your reaction. Right. But you might consider tools like neti pots or simple saline sprays that can help rinse pollen out of your nasal passages. And if your allergies are particularly severe, seeing an allergist could help you look at additional treatment options. See, it was getting to the point where I was like gonna start doing that too. Okay, that's the end of that article. But yeah, y'all, like that just goes to show, man. And I'm probably not gonna look at another one. I feel like that was a good one. But that just goes to show, bro, that this is by far one of the worst allergy seasons, bro. And it's crazy because it's like, wow, you know, it's like wow, man. You know, damn, we already on 35 minutes. We good though. It's still gonna upload, but yeah, man. That's gonna be the end of this video. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. You feel me? Let me know what else y'all want me to react to or, post or stream. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man. I think that's it.